Hi guys, welcome to my orchid channel. So this is a new channel for me in a way. I used to do orchid videos. I used to collect orchids. I took quite a large break moving countries and that kind of thing, but I thought there's no time like the present to jump back in and start my collection up again and hopefully be able to help you all along the way with your own collections and some advice regarding what orchids will work in your environment, what orchids I love, and yeah, go along the journey together. And I thought no better way to start again than with an orchid haul, and I have had quite the haul, which is exciting. I mainly love Phalaenopsis orchids, not like I enjoy the store-bought orchids. I went off them for a long period of time, however I am quite keen on them now. I have a love for rescuing orchids and bringing them back to health, and then I like dabbling in a couple of different types of orchids, which I have a couple of different ones to show you, not very many at the moment, but quite a few Phalaenopsis, sort of more primary hybrids or crosses that are not what you would find in the shop. So yeah, I thought let's get started with some new orchids. So I have a couple that are in bloom, I have a couple that aren't. I'm going to whiz through them because there's quite a few, and what I will do is I'll try and put pictures on the screen of what they'll look like if they're not in bloom, and also obviously they need repotting. So without any further chatting, this is the first one. It's a beautiful little Phalaenopsis, and it is the Phalaenopsis Mickey Sabina 590. So this is part of a group of orchids that I bought that apparently needed a bit of help. To be fair, all of them are in lovely condition. I think they don't need any help. They're all in lovely condition. So yeah, so you can see that our new leaf is really beautiful and waxy. If I can get the light to catch it, it's just a beautiful leaf. We have some lovely roots. It's looking really good. This way of packing is quite normal with orchids when you're buying them from a supplier. So obviously these will all get repotted. But yeah, overall really happy. It's really beautiful. It's not a big orchid, it's the size of my hand, which is nice. I quite like compact orchids because of my growing space. So yeah, that is the first one. So moving on to our next one. So this is another Phalaenopsis orchid. As you can see, all pretty standard Phalaenopsis looking really. The green leaves, but really healthy, lovely looking. Again, we have lots and lots and lots of roots. And this is Phalaenopsis SKB Black Lace. So yeah, beautiful orchid, really looking forward to this one. I can't wait to see what it looks like. It looks like this is its newest leaf, which is a little bit smaller, which is fine. It has previously spiked. We can see we've got a spike cut off there. But yeah, lots of roots, which is lovely, and really looking forward to seeing that one grow. Then if we move on to the next one, this is a tiny little one, really just the length of my palm, but new leaf growing. It's looking good. It's got a little bit of a dull look to it. Oh, look at that. I've just noticed we've got a flower spike. That is exciting. Oh, sorry. Very nice. So that's got a flower spike. Wasn't expecting that. And it's got a new leaf. Again, we do have, if you look in the pot here, some dead wrinkly roots. So this needs to be repotted. It's very dry in there, which is fine. When you're buying orchids and they get sent to you, you don't want them to get sent wet, because orchids are really susceptible to rot. So I would rather have a dry orchid than a soaking one. So anyway, sorry, did we say what this one? This is Phalaenopsis Ember. So yeah, looking forward to seeing that one. I'll need to get that potted up really soon. Okay, moving on to the next one. We have, oh gosh, look at the roots on this one. This is, oh, I like the growth of it already. It's growing up down. So this is Phalaenopsis Mickey Rose Vincent 1782. So again, another beautiful orchid. Really looking forward to this, seeing what it does. I don't see any flower spikes on this one, but it's putting out a new leaf and it's got a really lovely root system. So I'm not worried about this one at all. We do have some dead roots in the top of the pot chair, but when we repot, we'll sort that all out. So no big worries there. And then moving on to the next one, we have Phalaenopsis, oh my goodness, Mickey Mock Choi Bear Queen Feast. That's quite a name, isn't it? So yeah, I can't remember what the flower looks like in this one, but again, really healthy looking orchid. I mean, considering I bought this as a bundle of orchids that apparently was not in great condition, they are all in really great condition. So moving on to the next one. What have we got over here? This is a bit of a bigger one, but harder to fit into the screen. We may need to zoom out just a tad so we can see it. Now you can see all the greenery around me. Stay there. So this one, it's a big orchid. We can see we've got a new leaf here. Let's zoom back in a little bit, see if we can pick that leaf up. Kind of, it's a bit dark. Anyway, so this is a Phalaenopsis Queen Beer Splash. So again, beautiful orchid in lovely condition. Really pleased with this one. It's again quite a big orchid, this, but very Phalaenopsis-y with its big green leaves. It's got some good roots. It's a bit wet, so needs a repot, but we will get round to that. And then what else did I get? Oh, this one was from this haul as well. Let's just pop that there. So I'm just trying to make some space. So this one, which came with 2 flower spikes. As you can see, we have the one here and one here, which is also branching. So really lovely condition. And this is Phalaenopsis Mickey Wagashi Peloric, which means we're going to get some peloric flowers, which is lovely. I love the peloric ones, they're beautiful. So yeah, lovely little orchid. Got some lovely flower spikes. So hopefully, shortly, I'll be able to show you some blooms. Right, I think from that one, oh, here's another one from that same orchid haul that I did. So this is Phalaenopsis Allura Diamond Star. So this is beautiful. I remember this one, and it's got a it's a big lip variety orchid. So Phalaenopsis, it does have a little new leaf in the middle there coming up, which is lovely. And yeah, again, just lovely condition. Probably needs a repot quite soon, so I don't see too many. I see some dead roots, but I don't see too many roots in the pot. There's quite a few on top though, so should be all right. There's not no roots, so that's a bonus. So moving on from that, that was that main orchid haul, which all came together. Then we got a couple other ones that are in bloom. So I'm going to start off with this one. This one I got from just a local food shop actually. So here we go. You can see the flowers, the blooms. They're beautiful and they are fragrant. So you can see them there. This is no idea, it doesn't have a name. I imagine it's got a bit of a Schilleriana in it, because if you look at the foliage, we have some beautiful mottled leaves. The only thing about this orchid, which I did notice once I got home and I couldn't see in the pot, was that it has a terminal spike. So I don't know if you can see that in the middle there, which is a bit sad, because that means that this orchid will not be able to grow any more leaves. So effectively it's the end of its life. However, orchids are quite resilient, and I am hoping that once it's finished blooming that it will produce a keiki. So I have another orchid which did the same thing, and it matured a keiki within a couple of years, and that keiki's already bloomed. So I'm hoping the same thing, because this is really a beautiful orchid. You don't really catch the blooms too much. Let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. Whoa, too much. On the blooms, so they are beautiful. But yeah, unfortunately that's the case with that one, but a beautiful orchid nonetheless, and I'm really pleased with it. I'm just going to try and lift this up a little, just so that we can get a better view of the blooms. So that's that one. Then moving on from that one, this is a miniature orchid that I got. It's beautiful. It's also got pretty little flowers, no fragrance on this one, but quite a lovely little display. I'm quite pleased with this. I am really sort of a fan of the pink with the yellow lip. So yeah, really pleased with that one. It's in really good condition. This one's lovely. It's got lots of lovely roots, so yeah, that's a good one. I see some of them now do have the name on the pot. This one doesn't. This just says Phalaenopsis. You can see over there. But yeah, beautiful. Really pleased with that one. So really small blooms in those. Then I got this one, which I just couldn't resist buying. Look at the roots in it, they're fantastic roots. But the flower is even better. So we have these beautiful blooms with the lovely big lip, which is probably one of my favorite pots, or favorite Phalaenopsis orchids are the ones with the big lip. Again, this is just like your, store variety Phalaenopsis, really nothing. You don't have to go to an orchid nursery to get this one. I just found this in the same shop I found the smelly one. So yeah, really pleased with that. I think it's beautiful. Really do like the big lipped orchids. So that's that one. What else do we have? We have another Phalaenopsis. This is a beautiful one as well. I don't know, I'm not getting the blooms very nicely in the shots today, but hopefully we'll sort that out when I've got a bit more space. So yeah, this is this one. It's a beautiful one. It reminds me of a sunset a little bit, or sunrise. Again, just a garden variety one. It's got some nice leaves. It does worry me a little bit, the roots. I don't see a lot of roots in the pot at all. And yeah, I reckon this is in need of a repot. I don't think that one is particularly healthy root wise. But yeah, so there's those ones. And then what is the last one? This was the last one I got today. So this I went to an orchid nursery for. Make some space. You can see it's huge. Let me zoom out a bit. So this is an Oncidium, and I believe it's an Oncidium Charlesworthy, which makes really beautiful red flowers. So yeah, it's a bit of a wreck, I'm not gonna lie. The old pseudobulbs are not looking grand. If we have a look there. However, it is maturing lots of new growth. So we have a new growth here, a new growth here, two over here, and then a couple in the middle. So it has potential, desperate need for a repot. So yeah, so we've started with these. We have, I think in total, about 20 odd plants. Most of them need repotting. Most of them are in need of a little bit of attention, not too much though. For this one, like these Phalaenopsis that are just looking grand, but need a little, they'll need some help eventually, but for now just look beautiful. I'm going to leave like this until it's finished blooming. There's no point in me upsetting it. This one has a good root system anyway. So yeah, so that's a little introduction to my collection. What I am hoping to do over the next few weeks is do some repotting videos, looking at repotting all the little orchids that have come in the flimsy plastic pots. I thought what would be nice is to do a how to choose a orchid in the shops, especially after I was duped with this one and its central spike. I love the orchid, it is beautiful. However, central spikes are an absolute pain when they want to be, and hopefully we won't lose the orchid. So yeah, if you have any suggestions of videos that you would like to see, let me know. I am learning as I go, but like I said, I've done this before. I love orchids, I love growing them, and I love sharing the information. So yeah, keep an eye out on for new videos when they come out, and hopefully I can take you along with me along the journey. Okay, thanks.